Jai Hind everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel, which is Explore Yourselves, Banking and General Knowledge, etc. Jai Hind, your daily boost, highlights from Indian and global history, along with Tithi, Nakshatra, major global events, and notable birth and death anniversaries of 21st June 2026, Sunday, Bengali date, 6 Ashar 1433. As per Srimadhan Gupta Punjika, today's Tithi, Shukla Saptami and up to 2005 hours, and after that Shukla Ashtami. Today's Nakshatra, Purva Phalguni Nakshatra and up to 1440 hours, and after that Uttara Phalguni Nakshatra. Today is 172nd day of the year. There are then 193 days left in 2026. Today is 25th Sunday of 2026. Today is summer solstice date, the longest day of the year. The summer solstice, known as the longest day of the year, occurs annually around June 21st in the northern hemisphere, when the Earth's axial tilt is most inclined towards the sun. On this day, the sun appears at its highest point in the sky at noon, resulting in the maximum duration of daylight. This astronomical event marks the beginning of summer and holds cultural and spiritual significance in many civilizations, often celebrated with festivals, rituals, and gatherings. It symbolizes light, abundance, and renewal, and is closely linked with nature based traditions and solar worship across the world. Today is International Yoga Day. International Yoga Day is celebrated annually on June 21st to raise global awareness about the numerous benefits of practicing yoga for the body, mind, and soul. Proposed by Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi and endorsed by the United Nations in 2014, this day emphasizes yoga as a holistic approach to health and well-being. The date coincides with the summer solstice, the longest day of the year in the northern hemisphere, symbolizing light and spiritual awakening. Events worldwide feature mass yoga sessions, workshops, and demonstrations, uniting people across cultures in the spirit of peace, harmony, and balance. The theme for each year reflects a specific focus such as health, climate, or unity, underscoring yoga's relevance in modern life. Today is World Humanist Day. World Humanist Day is celebrated every year on June 21st to promote the values of humanism, which emphasizes reason, compassion, ethics, and human rights without reliance on religious doctrines. Coinciding with the summer solstice, the day symbolizes enlightenment, growth, and the pursuit of truth. Organized by humanist organizations globally, it encourages reflection on human potential and responsibility, fostering a more rational and inclusive society. Events such as lectures, community gatherings, and educational activities are held to spread awareness about humanism's role in creating a just, secular, and ethical world. Today is World Music Day. World Music Day, also known as Fete de la Music, is celebrated globally on June 21st to honor the universal language of music and encourage both amateur and professional musicians to showcase their talents in public spaces. Originating in France in 1982, this day was initiated by then French Minister of Culture Jacques Lang with the idea of making music accessible to all and promoting free live music performances. Today, it is observed in over 120 countries with concerts, street performances, and music festivals, celebrating the power of music to unite people across cultures, inspire creativity, and express emotions beyond words. Today is World Hydrography Day. World Hydrography Day is observed annually on June 21st to highlight the importance of hydrography, the science of surveying and charting bodies of water, including oceans, seas, rivers, and lakes. Established by the International Hydrographic Organization (IHO) in 2005, this day aims to raise awareness about how hydrographic data supports safe navigation, maritime trade, coastal zone management, environmental protection, and disaster risk reduction. Each year, a specific theme is chosen to showcase the evolving role of hydrography in supporting the blue economy, marine conservation, and technological innovation in ocean mapping. Today is World Motorcycle Day. World Motorcycle Day is celebrated on June 21st each year to honor the passion, freedom, and spirit associated with the motorcycle riding. Coinciding with the summer solstice, the longest day of the year in the Northern Hemisphere, this unofficial observance encourages bikers across the globe to ride and celebrate the joy of motorcycling. It promotes motorcycle culture, adventure, and the sense of community among riders while also emphasizing road safety, environmental awareness, and respect for fellow travelers. Enthusiasts often mark the day with rides, rallies, and social events, showcasing motorcycles as more than a mode of transport, they are a lifestyle. Today is World Giraffe Day. World Giraffe Day is celebrated annually on June 21st, the longest day of the year, symbolizing the tallest land animal on Earth. Initiated by the Giraffe Conservation Foundation (GCF), this day aims to raise awareness about the silent extinction facing giraffes, whose populations have declined drastically due to habitat loss, poaching, and human-wildlife conflict. The day is marked with educational programs, conservation campaigns, and fundraising activities to support efforts in giraffe reserve research and habitat protection. World Giraffe Day not only highlights the beauty and uniqueness of giraffes but also inspires global action to ensure their survival for future generations. Today is International Van Life Cooking Day. International Van Life Cooking Day is celebrated every year on June 21st, encouraging van lifers and mobile travelers to embrace creativity and self sufficiency by cooking delicious meals on the road in compact, well planned kitchens. Founded by Van Life Eats in 2022, the day honors the art of preparing fresh, playful dishes, often using local ingredients while on adventurous road trips. Typical celebrations include sharing recipes and tips for maximizing tiny kitchen spaces, cooking scenic alfresco meals in nature, and posting setups and dishes under the hashtag International Van Life Cooking Day. Today is National Wagyu Day. National Wagyu Day is celebrated each year on June 21st in the United States to honor the richness and refinement of Wagyu beef, known as the King of Beef. Celebrate Created in 2022 by steak enthusiast Steve Haddon, who aimed to spotlight the meticulous authentication process behind genuine Wagyu. The day encourages diners to ask for Wagyu certificates when enjoying high-end cuts. It also highlights the breed's exceptional marbling, buttery texture, and intense flavor derived from Japanese cattle lineage. Celebrations, often including restaurant specials, grill events, and educational campaigns, take place worldwide, with the World Wagyu Council when recognizing it as World Wagyu Day to promote global appreciation of this prestigious meat. Today is National Smoothie Day. National Smoothie Day is celebrated in the United States on June 21st, aligning with the summer solstice, the first day of summer, and is devoted to enjoying refreshing, nutrient packed smoothies that celebrate fresh fruits, vegetables, and vibrant flavors. This day has become a favorite among popular smoothie chains, offers such as $1 16 ounce drinks as Jamba Juice or free 20 ounce Lona lemonade smoothies from Planet Smoothie, BOGO deals at Smoothie King, and extra perks for loyalty program members at Flexible Smoothie Cafe. Flyer bowls, grow bags, and juice it up. National Smoothie Day is all about gathering friends and family for healthy, delicious treats that capture the joy of summer, perfect for cooling off and fueling up for sunny adventures. Today is National Selfie Day. National Selfie Day falls on June 21st in the United States and beyond, offering a light-hearted celebration of self-expression, personal confidence, and creativity through the art of the selfie. Established in 2014 by DJ Rick McNeely of Arlington, Texas, the day encourages people to capture and share photos of themselves alone or with friends, often with fun filters, unique angles, or quirky backdrops. While the tradition of self-portraiture dates back to the 1839 daguerreotype by Robert Cornelius, modern selfies have become a cultural phenomenon thanks to smartphones and social media. It's a day to strike your best pose, embrace your individuality, and celebrate the confidence that a well timed selfie can bring. Today is National Cookie Dough Day. National Cookie Dough Day is celebrated annually in the United States on June 21st, honoring the irresistible treat of creamy, decadent cookie dough, whether eaten raw or used in desserts like ice cream and candy. The holiday spotlights the centuries old history of cookie dough, tracing back to the baking traditions in 7th century Persia and modern innovations like pre made doughs in the 1950s, and edible flour made introduced in the 2010s to make raw consumption safer. Today, fans celebrate by baking batches sampling different flavors, often egg free or heat treated for safety, indulging in cookie dough desserts, hosting tasting parties, and supporting local bakeries or slinging cafes. Some brands even ran special promotions or contests reflecting the cultural shift that turned cookie dough from a baking time taste test to standalone comfort food phenomenon. Today is Go Skateboarding Day. Go Skateboarding Day is an annual celebration held every June 21st, organized by the International Association of Skateboard Companies (IASC), which first launched the event in 2003 to unite skateboarders globally and make the sport more accessible. The inaugural in-person celebrations kicked off in 2004, often featuring community gatherings, BBQs, demos, and road street rides in cities from Southern California to New York and Sao Paulo, with some events drawing tens of thousands of participants. Over the years, Go Skateboarding Day has grown into a vibrant cultural tradition. Skate jams, competitions, and workshops take place in over 30 countries, celebrating skateboarding's roots in freedom, creativity, and community. The day encourages skaters of all skills levels to grab board, hit any rideable surface, and share the joy of culture of skateboarding with others. Today is National Dashan Day. National Dashan Day is celebrated every year on June 21st, the longest day of the year in the Northern Hemisphere, aptly honoring these delightfully elongated sausage dogs on the longest day. Rooted in the these German history and tenacious badger hunters and beloved for their spunky and affectionate personalities, Dachshunds have been cherished for centuries. On this day, Dachshund lovers worldwide celebrate by showering their pups with extra treats, cuddles, taking bits, themed photo shoots, charity events like Dachshunds on Parade, and fun competitions embracing every bit of joy these bold little companions bring. Today is National Flexible Working Day. National or International Flexible Working Day is observed annually on June 21st to champion the principles and practices of flexible work, emphasizing adaptable hours, remote options, and personalized work arrangements that support both employee well-being and business productivity. Launched in 2023, this awareness day invites employers, employees, and policymakers to reflect on the evolving nature of work, spotlight the benefits of flexible arrangements for caregivers, people with disabilities, part-time parents, and others, and share best practice ideas through events and the hashtag flexibility by design. The overarching goal is to move flexibility in from a mere perk to a thoughtfully designed inclusive feature of modern workplaces where both people and organizations thrive. Today is National Peaches and Cream Day. National Peaches and Cream Day, celebrated each year on June 21st, is a sweet homage to a quintessential summer treat, ripe, juicy peaches served with smooth cream or whipped topping. Time to align with the height of peach season, this delightful holiday encourages indulging in the simple yet satisfying combination, whether enjoyed in a classic bowl, layered parfait, popular pie, or creative dessert twist. It's a perfect moment to support local farmers by picking fresh peaches, experiment with homemade recipes like grilled peach sundaes or peach cheesecake, and share the joy of summertime sweetness with friends and family over social media using hashtag National Peaches and Cream Day. Today is National Yard Games Day. National Yard Games Day is celebrated annually on June 21st, the first day of summer and coinciding with the summer solstice. Created in 2021 by Luke Lorick of the Tailgating Challenge, the holiday invites friends and families to step outside, no fancy venues required, and enjoy the classic outdoor games like cornhole, horseshoes, ladder toss, bocce, tic back toe, and more. Each year, organizations publish a top 10 list of yard games to spark creativity and foster friendly competition. Celebrations often include good food, music, and cold drinks, all aimed at unplugging from screens and reconnecting through playful active fun in the yard. Today is National Daylight Appreciation Day. National Daylight Appreciation Day is observed every year on June 21st, coinciding with the summer solstice, the longest day of the year in the Northern Hemisphere. Founded by Solitude International in 2017, the celebration encourages people to recognize and enjoy many benefits of natural daylight, boosts in mood, vitamin D production, energy, productivity, and improved sleep cycles, and underscores the importance of daylighting in architecture to reduce energy use. Activities for the day often include sunrise yoga sessions, outdoor picnics, midday swims, creative shadow art, and evening gatherings to savor the extended sunlight caved off with stargazing in the afterglow. It's a day to reconnect with nature, cherish the sun's gifts, and celebrate the balance of light and life. Today is National Day of the Gong. National Day of the Gong is celebrated every year on June 21st, coinciding with the summer solstice, a date established in 2017 by gong2go.com and National Day calendar to recognize the profound cultural and sonic heritage of the gong. This day honors the gong's versatility from its ancient origins in East and Southeast Asia and ceremonially used in orchestras, temples, and healing rituals. Modern presence in meditation, wellness, and creative performance. Observances include live demonstrations, gong bars and meditations, hands-on workshops, and discussions on the instrument's role in mind, body, spirit practices, and musical innovation. National Day of the Gong invites people to experience the gong's resonant vibrations firsthand, celebrating sound, healing, and creativity and cultural connection. Today is National Turkey Lovers Day. National Turkey Lovers Day, celebrated on the third Sunday in June, is a day dedicated to appreciating the delicious and versatile qualities of the turkey beyond just Thanksgiving. Established by the National Turkey Federation, the day encourages people to enjoy turkey in a variety of meals, from grilled turkey burgers and sandwiches to salads and sausages, especially during the summer grilling season. It also aims to highlight turkey as a lean, protein-rich, and nutritious meat option available for everyday cooking. The celebration supports turkey farmers and promotes healthier eating habits, making it a flavorful occasion for food lovers across the United States. Today is Happy Father's Day. Father's Day is a special occasion celebrated worldwide to honor and appreciate fathers and father figures for their love, support, and guidance. Observed on the third Sunday of June in many countries, including India, it is a day for children to express gratitude through heartfelt messages, gifts, and quality time. The day recognizes the vital role fathers play in nurturing families and shaping the lives of their children. While its root trace back to the early 20th century and in the United States, Father's Day has grown into a global celebration of paternal bonds and the selfless sacrifices fathers make throughout their lives. Today is the death anniversary of Mr. Friedrich Wilhelm August Froebel, 21st April 1782 to 21st June 1852. Friedrich Wilhelm August Froebel was a German educator and reformer who laid the foundation for modern early childhood education by recognizing that children have unique needs, abilities, and ways of learning. The student of Johann Heinrich Pestalozzi he was deeply influenced by progressive educational ideas that emphasized earning, proactivity, and experience. Froebel is best known for creating the concept of the kindergarten, a nurturing environment where young children could go through play, creativity, and social interaction. He also introduced specially designed learning materials known as Froebel gifts, which help children develop an imagination, coordination, and understanding of shapes and patterns. His approach highlighted the importance of play as a central element of education rather than mere recreation. Froebel's ideas spread rapidly across Europe, beyond influencing education systems worldwide. His philosophy continues to shape early childhood education practices even today. Today is the death anniversary of Mr. Baroness Bertha Sophie Felicita von Suttner, 9 June 1843 to 21st June 1914. Baroness Bertha Sophie Felicita von Suttner was an Austrian pacifist, novelist, and the first woman to be awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 1905 for their tireless efforts to promote peace and disarmament in a time of rising militarism in Europe. Best known for her influential anti-war novel By Lay Down Your Arms, Dive Off in Niger, she played a pivotal role in the peace movement and helped inspire Alfred Nobel to include the Peace Prize in his will. A strong advocate of international arbitration and the founder of the Austrian Peace Society, von Suttner's activism laid the groundwork for many modern peace initiatives. Her legacy endures as a symbol of moral courage and commitment to nonviolence, especially significant as she championed these ideals in an era when women's voices were often marginalized by public discourse. Today is the death anniversary of Mr. Johannes Stark, 15th April 1874 to 21st June 1957. Johannes Stark was a German physicist best known for his pioneering contributions to atomic and spectroscopic physics. Born in Schickenhof, Germany, he studied physics at the Ludwig Maximilian University in Munich, where he earned his doctorate in 1897. Stark made groundbreaking discoveries in the interaction between electric fields and light, leading to the identification of the Stark effect, the splitting of the spectral lines under the influence of an electric field. This achievement provided important insights into atomic structure and quantum theory. In recognition of his scientific contributions, he was awarded the 1919 Nobel Prize in Physics. Throughout his career, he served as a professor at several German universities and published more than 300 scientific papers. He also played a role in promoting scientific research and administration in Germany during the 1930s. However, his legacy remains controversial due to his support for the Nazi regime and his involvement in the anti-Semitic induced physics movement. After World War II, he faced the denazification proceedings and was penalized for his political activities. Stark spent his final years conducting research in Bavaria and died in 1957 at the age of 83, leaving behind a legacy of both significant scientific achievement and historical controversy. Today is the birth anniversary of Sir Jean-Paul Charles Armand Sartre, 21st June 1905 to 15th April 1980. Jean-Paul Sartre was a French philosopher, novelist, playwright, literary critic, and political activist who became one of the most influential intellects of the 20th century. A leading figure of the existentialism and phenomenology, Sartre explored themes of freedom, responsibility, authenticity, and human existence in works such as Being and Nothingness and Existentialism is a Humanism. Born in Paris, he studied at the prestigious École Normale Supérieure and developed ideas that would profoundly influence philosophy, sociology, literature, and political thought. Sartre shared a lifelong intellectual partnership with Simone de Beauvoir, challenging conventional social and cultural norms. During and after World War II, he became deeply involved in political activism, supporting anti-colonial movements and social justice causes. In recognition of his literary achievements, he was awarded the 1964 Nobel Prize in Literature, which he famously declined, believing that writers should remain independent of official institutions. Through his writings and public engagement, Sartre shaped generations of thinkers and artists. He remained an influential public intellectual until his death in 1980, when his funeral in Paris was attended by nearly 50,000 mourners, reflecting his enduring impact on modern thought and culture. Today is the birth anniversary of Mr. William Spencer Vickery, 21st June 1914 to 11th October 1996. William Spencer Vickery was a Canadian-American economist renowned for his groundbreaking work in auction theory and public economics, for which he was awarded the Nobel Memorial Prize in Economic Sciences in 1996. Born in Victoria, British Columbia, Vickery completed his education at the University of British Columbia and Columbia University, later teaching at institutions including Columbia and Yale. He is best known for introducing the concept of incentive-compatible auctions and the Vickery auction, which allows bidders to reveal their true values while promoting efficiency. His research extended to pricing strategies, taxation, and mechanisms for addressing market failures, emphasizing the role of incentives in economic behavior. Despite the practical significance of his theories, much of his work was initially underappreciated, gaining recognition only later in his career. Victor's rigorous innovative approach reshaped modern economic thought and policy design, influencing both theoretical research and real-world applications in markets, auctions, and public finance. Today, he is remembered as a visionary economist whose ideas continue to underpin contemporary economic analysis. Today is the death anniversary of Mr. Sunil Jana, 17th April 1918 to 21st June 2012. Sunil Jana was one of India's most celebrated photojournalists, renowned for documenting the nation's freedom struggle, social movements, and transformative years after independence. Born in Dibrugarh, Assam, and raised in Kolkata, he studied at St. Xavier's College before returning to photography under the influence of progressive political and cultural movements. Jana gained international recognition for his photographs of the devastating Bengal famine in 1943, which exposed human suffering with rare sensitivity and impact. His camera also captured peasant and labor movements, tribal communities, and industrial workers, and the rapid urbanization of post-independence India. Through his work for publications such as People's War and People's Age, he portrayed the lives and struggles of ordinary Indians, and with remarkable artistic and historical depth. Jinnah photographed many prominent leaders, including Mahatma Gandhi, Jawaharlal Nehru, Muhammad Ali Jinnah, and Faiz Ahmed Faiz. Widely regarded as the visual chronicle of the Nehruvian era, his images remain invaluable records of modern Indian history. In recognition of his outstanding contribution to photography and culture, he received the Padma Shri in 1972 and Padma Bhushan in 2012. He passed away at his home in Berkeley, California. Today is the birth anniversary of Mr. Bikash Bhattacharjee, 21st June 1940 to 18 December 2006. Bikash Bhattacharjee was one of India's most celebrated realist painters, renowned for portraying the complexities of Bengali middle life class through powerful and thought-provoking art. Born in Kolkata, he overcame early hardships after losing his father in an experience that deeply influenced his artistic vision and empathy for ordinary people. A graduate of the Indian College of Art and Draftsmanship, he later taught at leading art institutions in Kolkata while developing a distinguished career as a painter. His famous doll series, Silver series, and works on the Nixon movement, social inequality, and urban life earned widespread acclaim. Bhattacharjee's mastery of realism, light, texture, and psychological depth set him apart in modern Indian art. Influenced by surrealism, particularly the work of Salvador Dali, he blended realism with mystery and symbolism. His portraits of figures such as Rabindranath Tagore, Satyajit Ray, and Indira Gandhi remain highly admired. Honored with the Padma Shri in 1988 and the prestigious Lalit Kala Akademi Fellowship in 2003, he left a lasting impact on Indian art. Despite suffering a paralytic stroke in 2000, his legacy continues to inspire generations of artists and art lovers across the country. The daily dose of wisdom ends here, but the journey never stops. Thank you very much for your patience. Please like and share this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel.